Today's show is so much fun. We got a chance to go out to LA and visit comedian and actress Kym Whitley. Kym has a show on the OWN network called Raising Whitley. When we sat down to talk with Kym, she talked about what it's like to be a woman in her second act, what it's like to raise a small child during her midlife journey, and there's a secret for you and something special. She's also from Cleveland, just like me. I hope you enjoy the show.
Through somehow, like a soaring plane, we'll fly through the rain, and I will see you smile again. See you smile now, baby, just
How excited, the sun is shining and I'm here and this is going to be good. This is really going to be good. So I think that Kym Whitley thing is going to be amazing. We work really hard to get just the right questions and just the right information that we think that the ladies will want to hear, and some takeaways and tips and everything. You know, I've been watching the show and looking at all the people in her village. And they're interesting, very interesting people. And so I know there's a lot of other people out there who have also been watching our show. So we're going to get some great ideas, I think, and some great information from what she's done that I think can help other people. Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It's really exciting. So that's good. So where are we going right now?
Right now.
Oh, we're going to the hotel, right? You're going to drop me off first, right?
Drop me off to the hotel.
Okay.
And then meet back later for lunch. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Have you ever been here?
I have not.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, they recommended it. Grilled cheese, I'll eat it. That's what I was wondering.
Just want to do a side of mac and cheese.
And a salad too. Side filled with rice. Okay. Okay. Sorry. This is wonderful. Oh my gosh. I know where you guys are, but
Hi, this is Kym Whitley, and you're watching the second act with my homegirl, Benita Adams. That's right, she's from Cleveland.
I'm just about to meet up with Kym Whitley for our interview for our show, The Second Act, and I gotta tell you, I am so excited. I can't wait. So come on with me. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, Benita Adams. I'm here for Kym.
Nice to meet you. She is getting ready, so she need about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Come on in.
Great, thank you.
That's Milk.
Hey, Milk.
Move out the way, Milk. Yeah, she needs about 10 minutes. She's just putting on some clothes.
Okay, great. Wonderful. This is great. First of all, thank you for being here.
Well,
and thank you for letting me come here.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
This is my second time in LA.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, God.
I'm from the East Coast originally, and I'm from Cleveland.
You're from Cleveland, Ohio?
For real, yes.
Why didn't you tell me that
Born and
earlier?
raised in Cleveland. My mom is still out there in Cleveland. Yeah, I'm from Cleveland.
Joy never mentioned that. Why didn't you tell me that?
I am from Cleveland. Yes, I am.
I'm looking at you.
So I know all
Where'd you grow
about
up in Cleveland?
Dear Well, I went to John F. Kennedy High School.
You're kidding. You
Yes.
know, my father built the stadium in the back.
You're kidding now.
No, my father's an architect, and he did the library right next to it, right there.
I remember when it was built. I mean, I remember when it wasn't there, and I remember when it was.
there. So my father was the architect on that.
God.
Back
But
in the
yes,
day, in the
my
library.
sisters went to Kennedy. I went to Kennedy.
Yeah,
My
I grew
parents
up
from
right there on beginning on Throckley and Lee Road, across from Hot Sauce Williams.
Throckley.
Throckley.
No kidding. We knew the Tyrees. There was a family called the Tyrees that lived on Throckley. They went to our church. Known them all my life. Dorian
That is
and
weird.
Timothy.
And they lived on Throckley?
Yes. That's why I know that area.
It's strange.
All my life. So my mom's still there. So I want to talk a little bit about the mentoring program. We're still a little bit pre-Joshua, but the mentoring program with the young girls that you were involved with and so forth. Tell us a little bit about the program and what took place.
Well, there's a lot of programs. I am a volunteer person. Anything that has to do with kids. I speak to a lot of kids and I mentor. I had a toy drive that I gave every year. And what I would do is get on the radio and say, are there any foster kids out there, people with foster kids? And how I started this was I would get a limousine, like it would be kind of like a raffle. And I would pick up all the foster children that I could, put in one limo, and they'd have to have their sleeping bag and everything, and they would come to my house for a sleepover. And they could be kids that were adopted, but we spent the whole evening at my house. We talked about what you wanted to do, and I gave them gift bags, and we had pizza, and that's how I started. And what's so interesting is that years later, I really would like to find him again, but I got an email from a young man that said, you changed my life. And I was like crying and crying and crying. And he was like, I came to your house, you picked us up in a limo, we all had our sleeping bags. And he said, you gave us these gift bags. That's how old he was. He was like, you gave us a Walkman or something. Y'all gave him a little Walkman or something. And he said that just because of you, and you took me from my neighborhood and showed me another neighborhood and showed me kindness. He said, I'm in college now. My brothers are in college. He said, we talk about you all the time. He said, you changed my life with that one night.
Do you see that?
I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I try to reach back and help youth as much as I can. Hi, is it Joshua? Or is it Ronnie?
Oh, come on in. Come on in.
Hi. Is he mad? He's okay. You want to come say mommy?
Hey, boy. I know you don't know me. I'm not going to reach out because you're kind of sleepy. Like, don't even bother me.
How did you do today? Ooh, Ronnie gave you a treat. You know you're not supposed to have that. Okay. He hadn't had this in a long. I know. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say hi, Greg.
Hi.
Take it out and talk. Say hi. Say hi, Benita. Hold it. Just hold it.
Hi. How you doing?
Can you tell her how old you are?
How old are you?
How old are you?
You can hold it.
You can hold it. You're a big boy. Just hold it in your hand. Hold it in your hand. Can you sing a song for her?
Yes, sing for me.
Did you go see the doctor?
No.
Dr. Bass?
Dr. Bass.
Talk to mommy. Dr. Bass? You saw Dr. Bass.
Can you say hi, Benita?
No.
You know Joy. Joy? Say hello to
You good? You doing good? I'm Joy's mommy.
Can you give her a high five?
How? You not gonna give her a pound?
He hadn't had this in so long. This is like the best thing since. You ready to go night-night?
No.
He looking for mommy. See? He looking for his other mama.
Tell me something that we don't know about you. Something interesting, something different.
I'm pretty much an open book.
Okay.
Something different.
Yeah, tell me something.
I graduated with an art degree.
Okay.
I paint, sculpt. I guess that's kind of interesting.
Is that the creative part of you again coming out?
Yes, that
Yeah.
would be my other creative side.
That's the creative side.
I knit,
Okay.
crochet.
Crochet.
I would say that.
See, I like that. I like that. So what would you do if you had not gone into comedy? What would you have done?
I would have become a school teacher.
Really?
because that's what I did when I first got out here. Also, I taught kindergarten and 3rd grade, substitute teacher, so I would have stayed a teacher.
Okay. Do you feel that on some level you are still teaching though?
I am still a teacher, and love to be a teacher. Like, even if I have to be a teacher of comedy or a teacher of just, you know, teaching kids or teaching young adults different things. So yes, I would be a teacher.
And the village concept, of course, how many times have we heard the proverb, the adage, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
So the concept of the village, did it just come to you one day, or did the village create itself? Did you create the village, or did it create itself?
There it is. I love that. The village created itself. Joshua created the village, and it's almost like build it and they will come.
Okay.
Joshua's there. There's a problem that needs to be solved, and that would be to make sure this child is okay. Great friends. And I'm not a person that doesn't ask for help. I think that's how you say when the village is created. When you open your mouth and you say, I need or can you, the villagers come. If you have some really good friends, and that's how I would say the village created itself. And once I saw this happening, I believe there's other women and other families that can use this concept. We talk about it all the time, but we don't, you know, step forward and do it. We don't take any action to make it happen. We're like, oh, it takes a village, or I need a village, and then I complain. You say, no, no, no. I need you in my child's life for the rest of his life, not while he's cute. I need you to sign a written contract. You make the villagers sign a contract and say, you're going to be in his life for the rest of his life. Oh, I love that. Yeah, because, and then what I have found, it's the strangest thing, is that it's helped them. They might have grown me up, but it made my friends be better, because they felt like, you know, people get godparents and all that, but this is a big pool of godparents that are truly instrumental in his life, not just on name. That if you say, look, I need you to be in Joshua's life, it made them put their shoulders up a little bit more. They were like, hey, this child needs me.
Yes.
And I'm going to be there. One of my friends, he was like, it's made me, you know, I'm going to go buy a house. I think I need to make sure he has a house. Another friend's like, I got to make sure my inheritance is right for him. Well, I got to make.
You're talking about real commitment.
These are real
commitments. This is real, not just saying, but living. You're saying, okay, this
I got to
is
add him
serious.
to my will.
Okay.
Does he need extra insurance? One friend is like, well, I'm going to be responsible for his wardrobe. I was like, he has a stylist. Yeah, but they're like, I want to make sure I'm the villager who checks his wardrobe. Another villager is like, well, I want to be the one to make sure he's on school, you know, on target. When does he go to nursery schools, preschool? Let's research these schools. So that's someone else's job. So what I like to call the villagers, they're the other parent.
Okay.
If I had a husband, or he had a father that, you know, he has fathers, but they're the ones that I would bounce off of. So I have just like a lot of, I have the other parent, but it's a whole lot of people.
A whole lot. Now, do you think the village will evolve? Maybe anybody will leave, more will come, it will switch out, or you think this core will be it for that point? How might it change?
What I believe is that this village will remain for Joshua.
Okay.
I think that they will be committed to him for the rest of his life. But I'm also a realist that people change. We're talking true family.
Yeah.
Sometimes your family's in your life, sometimes your family's out of your life. If there's anything that I feel that would be harmful to Joshua, or something just not, you know, right in his life, the villager has to leave.
Yeah.
Just like if it was an auntie or uncle, if you're not right,
That's right.
you got to go. So, so being that realist, I will say that it could evolve. I hope that these people will stay. I hope that we will add on more.
Okay. I like that. Sometimes life just throws you a curveball. Things happen in your life that you don't even see coming, but you've got to put one foot in front of the other, and you've got to keep moving forward. And second actors, you know that is exactly what we're trying to do as we reset our lives. How did you get to the own piece? How did the show develop?
This is all ordained.
How how did you get to the own piece? How did the show develop?
This is all ordained. This is all by God. Let me tell you something. I can't even really answer. It just happened. Everyone's like, you got a baby? Oh my God, that's hilarious. I was like, wait a minute, what are you trying to say? You know, everybody's like, it's so crazy. My world is already crazy without a baby. Then you add a baby to it. Going on is being creative. Went to a production company and then they took it out. But if we go back, I had a dinner with Oprah, Derek Rutledge, her makeup artist. I went to his birthday and Oprah was there and we were sitting there and I had just gotten Joshua. And I'm telling her and Gail and her and Andre and all her people about Joshua and they are rolling and they're like, what? This is crazy. So now Oprah's like, can you believe we sat there and talked about this? So when the show came in her lap, she was like, I know this story. Yeah, she was like, I know this already. That's why. And she used a big word, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was godlike, and I wish I could remember what she said. And I was like, yes, that's what it is.
So that's how that own piece came about. What are any of the challenges of the village, the challenges of having people around it, even the challenges of motherhood? Any challenges?
Well, I can't stand the village. No, the challenges of the village is just like any family, a lot of different personalities. Just trying to manage all the different people and personalities. Would be the village because we all get together. Sometimes we forget that it's all about Joshua, it's not about us, and we have some arguments, therefore discussions.
Okay.
The challenges with motherhood are regular, how do I go to work, how do I travel with him, how do I make sure he is safe and secure and well taken care of. That's right. It's a balancing act without leaving him with someone else to raise him, to make sure, you know, all my values are still the same and that he's not going to grow up feeling abandoned or already growing up feeling like his mother was working all the time. That's the biggest challenge. And just, you know, shots. Am I giving him the right shots or am I going to give him shots? I think that's it. You know, am I teaching him now his ABCs and is he on track? I would say those are the challenges. And dating, you know. I haven't dated in 2 years and I'm always like, oh, I can't bring anybody into the house. The baby's here. Yeah. You know, so that kind of thing. So
just the challenges that any mother would have, the challenges of any family, you're having the same thing.
Same thing.
The same thing. And that is so important. That's why I love the concept of community, even just with women, to say, you know what, same thing happened to me, going through the same thing, feeling the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's that connection that to me is so critical. Because again, we can't do this by ourselves.
Absolutely.
It's impossible to do it by ourselves. And that's why I think it's so fantastic about that. Yeah. So you have a second season coming up, right?
Yay, second season!
Ow! So what should we expect to see?
Oh my gosh. First of all, you should expect to see a lot more because we are now an hour show instead of 30 minutes. Ooh. You should expect to see the village expand into their lives, find out more about the villagers. Probably more of me dating, more of Joshua. Okay. Joshua's a big old star. People ask about Joshua. I go to the comedy club, they're like, Joshua! So more about Joshua and just more of the crazy and heartwarming moments, I hope.
I like that. So I've been looking at a lot of things. I just want to know, how has it been here, your experience here in LA? What have you seen interesting? And what can you recommend for me?
Everything is interesting in LA. I would recommend for you to stay in Hollywood. You will see everything. And I'm from California, so I love everything about it.
Okay, what about you?
Probably the beaches.
The beaches?
Yeah, that's the best part about it.
Okay. I've heard that. Of course, I live on the East Coast, so I've seen the Atlantic Ocean, but I haven't seen the Pacific Ocean. So you would recommend that I go?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. I love it. You know what I love? I love this people watching, too. Yeah. That is fantastic and amazing for me. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Santa Monica is a good
Santa Monica. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that's not. I was saying, oh, I'll take that, but that's somebody's stuff. Okay. Let's see. Somebody speaks English. Okay, are you from this area?
Yeah,
Okay. And do you come to the beach often? And if so, what do you enjoy about Venice Beach?
this is my first time at Venice Beach, but I just love the, well, we're here with our family and just, it's a day off, okay?
Do you enjoy the people watching as
Yeah,
well?
oh yeah,
Okay.
and everybody's pretty pleasant.
So, are you originally from here?
Los Angeles, California, yes.
Los Angeles. And what have you been doing since you've been here at Venice Beach? What have you seen and done?
We've seen Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, a couple of weirdos down the street getting arrested.
Okay, all right.
So, very
Are you
family
having
friendly. Oh yes, amazing.
Amazing. And what have you seen so far?
A lot of shopping, a lot of different people. It's just this eclectic things that are on the beach that's really awesome to see.
Yeah, I have found it to be really interesting simply because it's all kinds of people. It's the people watching to me is a whole lot of fun.
Absolutely.
What you buy? You've been shopping. What you buy?
Oh, I just got a phone case right now. I wanted to get a couple posters, but just there's so many different things and different ideas that you would never think that your own mind can do. So it's really nice.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Since I've been here, I've seen a couple of things. What have you seen and what's interesting to see here in LA?
In LA, the people are probably the most interesting thing to see out here. There's amazing people watching.
Yeah, without a doubt, the people here in LA are probably the most diverse and crazy things you'll ever see here. There's lots of cool architecture and structure, but you can't see that past the people first.
I agree. And where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Florida. And you're from Florida
Austin,
too?
Texas, but we live here now.
Oh, you live here
Yeah,
now?
we moved here.
Oh my gosh, how long?
About 3 years now.
Oh, 3 years. My daughter's been here a year and a couple of months. She works at Paramount.
Oh, very nice.
So this is exciting. So,
Definitely.
any place you recommend other than the people watching that I could go to and see something really cool?
Hollywood Bowl, go to the Greek Theater, go and hike up to see the Hollywood sign, go to Runyon Canyon, lots of places.
Yeah, I was thinking about that Hollywood.
Make sure you hit the beach.
Okay,
Definitely.